name is Terry Valen. I'm the director at the Filipino Community Center out in District 11. We're actually here in Soma supporting some of the work of the larger alliance that we're a part of called San Francisco Rising. It's a new electoral alliance made up of 9-10 organizations that are really trying to bring a new voice to the election process and democracy in San Francisco. We are here in Soma actually coordinating a lot of our work with SOMCAN, South of Market Community Action Network, to really reach out and to hit the Filipino community in Soma that's being displaced. They're facing issues like gentrification, lack of affordable housing, lack of public services, transportation issues, all of these things, which propositions like J, N, and K would actually impact greatly. So J and N, if we can generate revenue through proposition J and N, and folks just got a yes on those two, would help to generate about $50 million for the city of San Francisco to help with building, better schools, houses, hospitals, all of these things. So we were definitely supporting more revenue for the city of San Francisco.
And where is Filipino Community Center located if people want to learn more or maybe come and volunteer or get involved with the organization?
So the FCC is located at 4681 Mission Street. It's right on the Persia Triangle between Persia and Ocean, right on Mission Street. So, we're there based in that neighborhood, which has about, up to 15,000 Filipinos in that neighborhood. It's probably the biggest number of Filipinos in the city, but they're definitely more concentrated here in Soma, the SROs and all of those things. So, we're working closely with Soma and Excelsior, the two biggest neighborhoods of Filipinos. But FCC is based out there in Excelsior, and we got a lot of programs for folks who want to volunteer.
I mean, in many ways, the Filipino community is invisible in media, and that's one of the reasons why it's so important that organizations like FCC come out. I know one of the things that you've been working on has been the firing of the Filipino nurses. Could you kind of give it? What hospital was that? If you could just tell our viewers what hospital that involved and what the status on that is, because I know that there was some legal action taken regarding that.
So that campaign is around Filipino nurses. One of the vice presidents of nursing for Sutter CPMC, they're rebuilding hospitals across San Francisco. So this is definitely related to the revenue measures. We need more healthcare in San Francisco. But what we found out was through the unions there that there was a ban on hiring any more Filipinos or foreign graduate nurses at St. Luke's Hospital. That's the hospital in the southern eastern neighborhood that serves a lot of the people of color, low-income communities. So we need to keep that hospital and actually expand it. And for them to say that there's for the vice president of nursing, 3 hiring managers said they were told not to hire Filipinos or foreign graduates. That's blatant discrimination of a whole community that's been serving the healthcare industry for a long time. So we're working on that campaign as FCC. The latest updates is that they've agreed to meet with us. So we've been pushing them for a while, for about 2 months now, to sit down and meet with the Filipino community and explain themselves. They have to be held accountable to the statements that were made by this vice president of nursing, and make sure that no discrimination is happening in the hiring of nurses at St. Luke's or at any hospital in San Francisco.
And did they indicate, or do you know when that meeting is going to take place?
So they gave us a couple of dates in October 20th or 22nd, so we're finalizing that date with them, and we'll definitely have kind of a sit-down meeting with them and also a public action to let them know that the community is outraged by this, and that we're not going to stand for racial discrimination. Like you were saying, our community has a tendency to not be so visible, and that's why we're part of this San Francisco Rising Alliance, to make our voices heard in the elections and in other kind of political work, but also make sure we're not erased from the city, like from the I Hotel in Manila Town, from South of Market, or from Excelsior if gentrification comes that way too.